junk journal friends. This is Stacy at JunkyCatJunction. Thanks for clicking into this video today. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate your time and support of my channel. Excuse me. Recently, I've been acquiring junk journals from creators I admire. And today is the first in a series of unboxings and flip throughs that I'll be posting over the next week or so. You've heard of stress eating. I've been stress buying. And like, who are we kidding? I'm also stress eating, but that doesn't bring me as much joy as supporting my friends does. And I couldn't be more thrilled to let y'all know about a new friendship I have with Jules of Tyler. I stumbled across her channel as I was scrolling, as you do on YouTube, and I ran across a thumbnail of a video she posted for a cat journal. And if you know me at all, you know that she had me at cat. So I clicked into the video and oh heavens, I was all in watching her flip through. I was so in, I went immediately to Jules's Etsy shop and to see if the journal that she was showing was still available, and it was. So I couldn't get it in the cart fast enough and then check out. So yay, I was able to get the journal, and I was super excited about that. And that triggered a lovely interaction with Julie via the Etsy messages, where I told her once I got the journal, I would do a flip through on my own channel and hopefully drive subscribers to her channel. So some of you may already know and subscribe to Jules of Tyler. Here is her channel name. But if you don't, I will link her channel below, and I will also link the video to her flip through of the journal below. And yeah, if you wouldn't mind, please show her some support. She is so sweet, and she has the best Texas drawl. So I just love listening to her videos. So you won't be disappointed. I give her my endorsement. So without further ado, let me just show you what is under this fabric. I thought this was appropriate fabric for a cat journal to just sort of, you know, do a big reveal with. So look at this, y'all. Look at this packaging. She stamped all of this, all over this package, all over on almost every side. Well, every side except the bottom. Whoops, lost my address cover there. I mean, this goes through the careless USPS mail service, but she took the time to put all of this effort into the packaging, and this absolutely gives you a clue about what we're going to find on the inside. As you can see, I haven't even opened it yet. It arrived last week, and I've been dying to open it, but I also wanted to film it. And if you've been here for the last few videos, you know that I've been dealing with health issues with my dad. So I'm trying to be very intentional about when I post things and creating videos and things like that, so that, you know, I can spend all the time I need to with him. But I also don't want to not give the purchases that I make from other creators their due. I want to be able to unbox them. I want to be able to sit and enjoy them uninterrupted, and to just really take my time going through them. So anyhow, let's get into it. I will speed up the video while I unwrap the box. And we will just, I'm going to do this very carefully because I want, sorry, I should have been ready for this. I want to try to save as much of this, packaging as possible. Also, after I do this flip through, Jules also posts tutorials on her channel, and she had a tutorial, or has a tutorial, for a project that I am going to replicate after we do this unboxing. Oh my, let me put this down. She is just as thoughtful about her packaging as she is the creation of her journals. And let's see here. I think I can probably slice through that pretty easily. And maybe I can remove the box without... Nope, that's not going to happen. I'm probably doing this all wrong. But I wanted to show the wrapping. I wanted to show the box with the wrapping still on it. So, yeah, so here we are. Goodness. All right, we got that side free, and this side is almost free. There we go. Ugh, sorry about that. Okay. See my jammies? I work from home, and today I didn't have to be on camera for any meetings, so I stayed in jammies all day, and they are my very, very comfy Halloween jammies that I got from Kohl's. So, highly recommend. All right, let me turn this over, and I will just move this out of the way. And let's see. Okay. Take that off. We're getting closer. All right. Here we go. All right. There's a package of extra goodies. And let's get the bubble wrap off. And I will take the plastic off. Okay, and move the box. And now for the reveal of the journal. Kitty's new doll. I have never seen this book before, so you can see why the thumbnail drew me in. I just thought this cover was so adorable. And then, of course, the rickrack and the pink gingham, and it's just the cover is so cute. So we'll get into, and I probably won't do a full, like, detailed flip through of this journal just because Jules has a very good flip through on her channel. So we will just, we'll just go through it quickly. Just so you can kind of see, you know, her style and what she brings to these journals. So here's an interior pocket with another pocket. Make sure I'm in frame. Yep. She rounds all the corners of the pages. I mean, that's a nice little detail. So here's a little flip out. Even the placement of her dictionary pages is intentional. I think kitten is in here somewhere, but it might be, oh, nope, that's kitchen. I think it's on the other side. So we'll get to that. And here's a little digital of it almost looks like Little Bo Peep. A hunting we will go. Everybody likes sandwiches. That's true. What do you guys think? Is a hot dog a sandwich, or is a hot dog its own thing? There's a big debate at work about hot dogs and whether or not they're sandwiches. So this is what we're going to make, or what I'm going to make after the flip through. This is a belly band, and it is a belly band with a hidden journaling spot. So when you untie it, you've got this holding, you know, the belly band holding this journal card in, but you've also got this, which it pulls out. I think we've got some glue there. Whoops. It pulls out, and there's all of this journaling space in here. And I just thought that was a really neat idea. And I have a journal in progress for a friend of mine, so I thought we would recreate that and give Jules all kinds of credit here. I'd never seen anything like that before. I mean, she doesn't even know I like Halloween. This is just in here because it's there's a Kit Kat on it. So here's a little pocket, and there's some little die cuts, which will be nice to make clusters out of. So yeah, I will just do a quick flip because I'd really, really love for you to go to Jules's channel and actually watch her flip through it and talk about, you know, what all the ephemera is and all the things. That's cute. Here's a little tag and a pocket page, Garfield. Yeah, some cute digitals. The book is all in here. So I'm excited to read the book too because, like I said, I've never seen this one before, and I just think it is adorable. Kitty cat. And there it is, kitten. So, I mean, the attention to detail is just great. This is a hidden paper clip. I'll never get that back on while I'm filming. Vintage, or not vintage, antique postcards. I just love antique postcards, so love that. Little paws. 3 little kittens. She does like lovely sewing details. Oh my gosh, a kitten in a diaper. How adorable. Different book pages. Just all kinds of cats. So you know I love it. In fact, I don't know if you can see this. Let me see. Right over here. Right there. And here. My cat jumped up on my desk the other day when I had orange carved pumpkin distress oxide on my desk, and she stepped right in it, and then she proceeded to walk around on my desk and get distress oxide on my desk. Look at this. Look at this little shaker that's on the side of this page. I just think that's so clever, so cute. Little kitty cat here. I just love this journal. And here's the middle of the second signature. Again, another antique postcard. I won't mess with that too much because it's very delicate. Another kitty cat tag. A flip for journaling space. A tuck spot. And on the other side with the doily. Kitty cat paper dolls. Love that. This is some dictionary page that she ran through her printer with some cat images, cat playing card, and another postcard. She just really, really does a nice job with the details. And, you know, it's cat themed. So pretty much everything in this journal has, you know, a cat related item or ephemera with it, which I just think is, look at this banner. How cute is that? It's adorable. And even if, like this song, the wake up clock, this doesn't really have anything to do with cats, but the pictures in the corners have cats. So, and here's a little cat on the other side. And then here's the third signature. And this is a little flip out. Lambert and his frogs. Here is some old ledger. That's lovely. More kitty cats. Another pocket page. Get back in there. This is another paper clip with cat stamps. Those are cool. Here's more of the book. Here's a little, this is another tutorial I think she has on her channel of taking the bottom of a paper sack and turning it into a hidden like tuck spot for your journals. So cute. Here's some vintage ephemera. Some cute cat paper. Oh, here's an index divider with a C for cat. And some more digitals. Kitten right here. And you are perfect. This is a cute, she was talking about it in her video, recipe book. But she talks about it more in her video. Oh, look, she's feeding her little kitty cat doll. Oh, so cute. Yep. I hope you can see. I hope this video does for you what it did for me, which was just bring me so much joy and made me just feel so happy that I had to buy it. And love this music paper with the writing on it. 3 little kittens. The backside of that ledger. More ephemera. Handmade by Jewels of Tyler. Love that. And here is an old letter from 1945. So I'll look at that later. But that is my quick flip through of the journal. And then it came with this ephemera pack, which I am not going to take apart and go through right now. She goes through it on her channel. So again, I will have the video for her flip through of this book posted, so you can go and you can watch the whole thing. And then it looks like there's some extra little goodies too, and I'll go through those on my own when as soon as I turn off the camera, I'm sure. But yeah, definitely go check her out. Jewels of Tyler. We have communicated now through Etsy and through email, and she's just so sweet. So I really encourage everyone to check her out. Okay, now for the belly band, let me pull my journal over here that I have in progress. This is actually I'm going to call it I've been calling it a grimoire, which is sort of like a witch's handbook or a spell book, for lack of a better word. Please don't take that the wrong way. I'm not into witchcraft or anything like that, but it was, I'm making this for a friend. Her birthday is on Halloween. And so I just thought it would be fun to make sort of a witch themed journal. So I've got this page bookmarked right here. And actually, when I'm done with this journal, I will do a full flip through of it. And it will be done soon because obviously Halloween is coming up. So this is the page where I want to put the belly band. And so I'm not going to do the tutorial. I've already cut all my things and folded all my things according to Jules's instructions, but I thought we'd put it together and get it put on the page that I want to use it on. So basically what happens is you have a base and you have a top and a bottom. So in this case, well, in her case, in the journal that I showed, she had eyelets and she had twine tied to keep this together. What I'm going to do, and what she shows in her tutorial video, is to use Velcro dots to keep it closed. So that's what I'm going to do for this one, just because I felt like doing it that way. So you have this part, and then you have the paper that gets glued to the base. So one thing that I just realized I don't have right here on my desk is my corner rounder. Let me grab that. Okay, because I do want to round the corners of these. And this was plain scrapbook paper, and I just covered it in some old ad paper that I got out of this fun book from 1967. It's, all about like the paranormal, and it has stories and articles about UFOs and, all the fun things. So there was a bunch of ads in the back. So I just used that to line this plain paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is round these corners. I think I'll just use the medium. And actually, let me get the journal out of the way for now. And around these. And then I also want to ink them up, and I think I'm going to use scorched timber, because I just really like scorched timber. So we'll ink up the edges and, make the white core of the cardstock disappear, and just give it a little more definition. So yeah, I had never seen, I don't know if Jules, invented this belly band, but I've never seen it before. And so I just thought it was kind of a fun take on a belly band, and to, with the extra journaling space too. I mean, that's always a good thing, even though I wouldn't even know, because as many journals as I've purchased from other makers, I am not a journaler. I just like to hold them and love on them and get inspiration from them and all of those things. But I've tried journaling in the past, and I can just never stick with it. So I know there's lots of people out there like me, so I'm not going to beat myself up over it. So, here's my art glitter glue. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the this to the base first. Oh, well, I wanted to ink up the base too. I forgot about that. And I think I'll do that in black since it's a black base. Hopefully I can do this before the or glitter glue dries. We all know that it dries fast, so I'm trying to work fast here. Should have written down the process so I could check off these steps. But anyway, okay, I think we're good. So this I want on the bottom, and we're just gonna line that up. Oh, get on there. Line it up and make sure that it is tight against that part, or you know, the fold. And then I will do the top too. Now I've got black ink all over my fingers. Real nice. Fold that over and get that a good press down. Where is my, oh, I don't have it right here, my little glue mop. Okay, so we've got that. Now, Jules recommends, whoops, this is come off the rails a little bit. I might just have to trim that down. Jules recommends not using art glitter glue for the paper base because of the show through. So I'm going to use PVA, and I'm just going to put it down on the base. And then I'm actually going to not use my finger. I will use this tiny paintbrush to spread it out. And get a nice even layer. Yeah, so I didn't even get out of my PJs today. I just worked from home and like a slug. Got a lot of work done, but I did it looking like a slug. So now I'm going to put this down, and I don't know if you can see, I probably just got my big head in the camera, but the paper is a little bit narrower than the base, and that's just so you can't see it when the base is when it's all closed up. Like, the idea is for it to be hidden, obviously. So that is pretty much it. I'm gonna get my glue spreader, make sure I've got good contact here on the back. And then, get out of here. Close that up, close this up, and make sure that they're lined up and they look good. So then I will get my Velcro dot and come on. Put these together. Oops. I almost put the glue sides together. That wouldn't have been good. And then we'll put this up here. And then stick it down. And then we should have, oops, There we go. There. Now we have a hidden journaling spot belly band. And I will likely do some more embellishing to the, the top of this. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the journal. So we can call this video done and dusted. But now I have to find my page again. Here it is. Okay. So this is the same height as my paper. And I'll just go back to art glitter. The old trusty art glitter glue. It's probably my favorite glue. I'm going to turn this sideways to make sure I get this where I want it. And press it down. Whoops. Okay. I think that will do it. So now what we have, put the pin back in my art glitter glue. Now what we have, Jules of Tyler, thank you, is this part where you can put something, and back here. So it's a double belly band hidden journaling spot. So I just think this is a really cool idea. And I thank Jules of Tyler for the inspiration of doing that little project for this journal. And I want to say thank you, Jules, for this journal. I'm not going to pick it back up again because I don't want to get distress ink all over it. But thank you so much for the journal. I want to thank everyone for watching. And if you wouldn't mind, leave a comment or, like this video, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the craft. And, if you're a subscriber of Jules, let me know. But otherwise, I will let you go, and I appreciate your time. And until next time, I hope your days are full of junk and journaling. Bye.